to get this thing going.
Who? One of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to kick this off with a quote. Now, just so you me, I picked this up out of a bathroom. I really did.
Jody's phone number.
For a good time. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. If it says if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself.
Yeah.
And that is from Henry Ford. So if you want to read that, it's in Ford's Sick. Anyway, so there you go. I'd like to introduce my counterpart here, Mr. Dustin Jackson.
Yeah, thank you here. Former owner of Detail Boogie and still the owner and partner of IGL Coatings USA. Recently bought from Joel and Jeff and recently acquired AP USA and then a couple other businesses to go along with that. Figured we sprinkle that in for some fun. Just glad to with you guys. 2024 year of learning was a year of what we can do to be better. 24, I think, humbled us all. And I look at 24 as a learning experience and what can we do to be better. In 2025, we have an opportunity to put those things in place. 2025, we should be looking at the things that we can do better, looking at the things that got us to where we are now and where we want to go. 2025 should be a year of inclusion, a year of togetherness. You're looking at two guys that once stood up here as competitors, and due to the willingness of not treating each other as competition, but as friends in the same industry, now we can work together and grow. There's been a lot of other companies do that in our industry. Said everything else, of course, I found the successes to follow. I hope that everybody has a great time tonight, enjoys these awards. They're as serious as can be. I take this very serious. We are nominated tonight, a great day tomorrow, and let's show.
Right. So somebody asked me to explain the jackets. This year, if y'all remember, there was a theme of the 80s. Nobody told me whether it was 1880 or 1980, so guess what we chose. So, and it's also kind of a circus. In the end, this is we're top hat shy of a ringmaster. First thing we'd like to do is do a shout to all the sponsors of first sponsor we'd like to shout out. This is where you clap. This is where you clap.
Our artists.
That's right.
President Craig
Brigham.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. More ducks.
First of all, thank you very much for surname correctly because everybody gets it wrong. Whatever. So
It was the jacket. I don't mind.
yeah.
We raised our little finger.
Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming to the annual awards and meeting. I want to call to order this meeting of the International Detailing Association. Normally, this part is done by our outgoing president, 2024 president was Chad Stoker. Unfortunately, me and him got into a bit of a battle over leadership. So he's currently locked in a box somewhere within the Gaylord. I do have the key in my pocket, and we may let him out in a bit. I just want to go over the mission and vision statements. So the IDA's mission is promoting the success and growth of the global professional detailing community, and the vision is to be the premier source of information and support for the global professional. And then our IDA core value statement. As a member-driven organization, the IDA is here to elevate our industry, build a respectful and supportive community, encourage integrity, and foster professional growth. There's a few other things I want to run through before we get started. Our third International Education Day is on Thursday, the 10th of April this year. Please do join us for a full day of education in many languages around the world. And we want to give a special thank you to our chapters and our international members for making that possible. I'd also like to make an announcement about Global SV Week, which has been dated for the 13th to the 19th of October. So watch for details and please be part of this worldwide certification testing event. Even if you have done your certifications, and there is a certification event near you, volunteers go down want to build on their certifications. And then I would like to invite to the stage Cheryl Hazard, our Executive Director.
You'll have to excuse the weird screens on either side. We've got the AV company coming to figure out why it's doing that. So I'd like to invite the board members to come as I call your name and stand in front of the stage so the members can officially swear you in. We are proud to affirm the commitment of the 2025 officers and directors of the International Detailing Association. President Craig Brigham, the detailing detectives, President-elect Megan Poirier, Car Candy, Treasurer Mark Glaudier from Glaudier Auto Detailing. Mark can't be with us. He is in the Southern Africa chapter, so he couldn't make the trip. Immediate past president Chad Stoker.
He's in a box.
He's in a box. He's with us somewhere. We don't know where. He'll have to let him out tomorrow. And the following board members: Juan Gonzalez, All Season Detail. Sydney Brake Wynn, I Wash Auto Detail. Eric Hill, SB3 Coatings International. All right, members of the board. You have been chosen to carry out the duties of officers and directors based on the trust placed in you detailing to perform in their best interest as leaders. As confirmation of your commitment, you have been asked to sign an antitrust avoidance agreement that will serve for duties as a board, including your commitment to make known active interests, such as witnessed by these IDA members. And do you declare yourselves willing and able to carry abilities and do everything in your power to uphold the dignity, honor, and professional standing of this organization as delineated in our governing documents? Do you also commit to uphold the IDA mission of promoting the success and growth of the global professional detailing community? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Our members, as members of the International Detailing Association, will you commit to support these leaders in furthering our mission through your input and active participation in our organization? If so, please answer I do.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen of the board, you do now the designated detailing. Thank you all, leaders and members, for your service to IDA. Thanks, guys. You can sit down now. Yeah, do a good job. All right, in addition to the board, we also have a lot of volunteers that serve as leaders of this organization. So we have committees that have co-chairs, chairs and co-chairs. Those people are also considered leaders of IDA because the committees do the heavy lifting. So I'd like to introduce our committees and the leadership of the committees. All the committees need your help. IDA functions under the power of volunteers, and those volunteers are the backbone of our committees. Certification Committee, please stand as I call your names. Thank you to departing Chair Levi Gates. And I'll read them all and then you can applaud at the end, so we'll speed things along. Welcome 2025 Chair and Co-Chair Jason Fung and Rich Murch. Oh, one more thing that we forgot before we go forward. Would you please turn your phones on silent? Michelle, would you check my phone, please? The Chapter Development Committee, International Chapter Development Committee. I need to change that in my notes. Thank you to 23 and 24 Chair and welcome 25 Chair Angelo Moodley and Willie Arias. Marketing and Communications Committee. Thank you to departing Chair Josh Buckler and welcome 2025 Chair and Co-Chair Rob Schrufer and Dustin Jackson. Membership Committee. Thank you to partial year Chair Chris Rakana and welcome 2025 Chair and Co-Chair Andrew Haney and returning Chris Rakana. Social Media Committee. Thank you to departing Chair Barry Teal because he joined the board. And welcome to 2025 Chair and Co-Chair Everett Mitchum and Katya Jojo Vasquez. Trade Show and Education Committee. Thank you to departing Chair Jessica Rook. And welcome 2025 Chair and Co-Chair Josh Pierce and Robin Sweet. IDA Founders Club. Thank you to departing Chair Rennie Doyle and welcome 2025 Chairs Jim Gogan and Mark Johnson. We also have several ad hoc committees and task forces. We have a business development task force, a health and wellness task force, industry standards, webinar planning, podcast, and various specialty certification podcasts. We have a lot of committees, a lot of task forces. They all need your help because that's how we get things done. So if you're interested in serving on any of the committees, you can visit the booth. Booth 711 is the IDA booth, and we have sign-up sheets there. Or you can go to the website or the IDA office or reach out to any of the chairs and they can get you signed up. Also note on the next slide, many of you know that we've got a scholarship program for IDA. That's the Healy Scholarship Fund and the Rick Goldstein Scholarship Fund. We are in the process of redeveloping those. So watch for information coming soon on those because we will need your help with the development of that too. Oh, one last thing. For our past presidents, I want to ask any of our past IDA presidents to stand and be honored. Eric Jeffries, Rick Goldstein, Mike Dixon.
Yeah.
Keith Duplessis. Jim Lefebvre. Greg Sweat. Rob Schufer. I think Rob had the lead. Justin Lobato. Jonathan Munson. And Bob Myers. These individuals all served IDA well, and they continue to serve as part of the IDA past when we need expertise. That's the group we call. All right, thank you.
So one thing, everybody, after I kick everybody out, the open time, let's do it. We off last year's jackets. One of them has, and the other one does not. We're going to auction both of them off and give all the proceeds to the scholarship program. So if you want to do some of that, some bids live on the internet as well. That smell is, last year. That smell is 2024. You can take it with you. So, this year we wanted to create a little bit more engagement and in the recognition of our incredibly talented detailing professionals. So we introduced a new weighted 3-part voting body system. Okay, so we got a lot of feedback about the way people voted and they wanted to know how the voting all worked. So we basically broke it up into thirds. IDA members was a third of it, IDA volunteers, which include the committee members, the chairs, the co-chairs, the board, and the chapter boards. And then the third was the general public. Now we're going to get into announcing some of the winners. This portion of the award ceremony is recognizing individual technician awards.
All right. The IDA Newcomer of the Year Award. New award this year. This award is presented to a detailing technician or operation that has been in the industry for less than 3 years and has demonstrated an investment in attaining superior knowledge, technical skill, and professionalism. The top 3 finalist nominees are all international slate of nominees.
And I believe that's the first time this has ever happened.
Yep. So I'm going to try to get these names right, seeing how they're international and I am national. Easy one first. Matthew Dohan of Dominion Motors. Matthew Dohan. Second is Jeremy Rodriguez Osoria, CDSV of Mundo Luxury Auto Spa. Here we go.
You ready?
And number 3, Urian Siriganadu. Siriganadu. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
We apologize in advance.
A 15 car care. 15 car care. All right. And the winner of the IDA Newcomer of the Year Award is, of course, Irini Siriganadu. Woo! Thankfully, she's not here to hear how I butchered her name, but Irini is unable to be here in person this year, but we will send her award. Irini is an employee of 15 Car Care in Greece. She has gained a lot of detailing knowledge already, still in her first few years in this industry. She tries constantly to become better and better. She is invested in improving her skills and knowledge. She is known as the detailing lady in Greece and is among the small number of females in the profession, and her skills continue to improve, and her future in the profession is bright. Congratulations, Irini.
That last name.
Congratulations.
All right, the next award is the IDA Specialty Technician of the Year Award. This was the Marine Detailer of the Year last year, but we changed the name of it and we just kind of put them all together so it's a specialty award. This award is now presented to a detailer who has worked in a specialty area of the detailing industry, watercraft, motorcycles, RV, aviation, especially heavy equipment, for a minimum of 3 years. And that specialty comprises 70% or more of their detailing work. So it's somebody that's really honed their skills on that one area. This individual demonstrates outstanding specialty specific skills and knowledge. The 3 top finalists are Kyle Clark, CDSV RIT of Extreme Detailing.
That's not fair.
I don't know why Dustin had so much of a hard time with those names. I mean, the next one is Mike Ryan, pronounced it perfectly, of Mike's Marine Care.
Let's go, Mike.
And Nathan Warren of Front. And the winner of the IDA Specialty Technician of the Year Award is Nathan Warren. He's here.
Is he here?
He was here this afternoon.
All right. We'll hold it hostage.
We're holding that hostage. We'll put him in a box with Shad. Did he go home?
No, he'll be back. I get somebody call.
Okay. So Nathan has been an integral part of the marine detailing and training industry for many years. He has hosted or proctored several boat detailing classes, including educational sessions at industry trade shows. His training classes are absolutely over the top and packed with so much knowledge and skills, not only for detailing, but overall business information and connections for making life easier for new faces. He is a staple within the industry and really knows the marine side of detailing. He proves his passion and knowledge on a daily basis and is always willing to educate and share his passion with others, appearing on podcasts, webinars, and volunteering within the community. He truly demonstrates the qualities of a specialty technician, and if Nathan was here, I'd make fun of him because when he gets really excited and passionate, his neck veins stick out. Anyway, so thank you.
All right. Next award is the IDA Technician of the Year Award. This was the Detailer of the Year Award. This award is presented to a detailing technician who has been in the industry for a minimum of 3 years and has demonstrated superior knowledge, technical skill, and professionalism. The top 3 finalist nominees are Dave Reed, CDSV of DAR Detailing. That's right. Michael Sertz, CDSV of Presidential Details. And William Christopher Walker, CDSV of Echelon Elite Mobile Detailing and Pressure Washing. And the winner of the IDA Technician of the Year Award is Dave Reed, CDSV. Come forward and accept your award. Way to go, Dave. David is an outstanding member of our detailing community and always makes himself available to help and answer questions that any fellow detailer has, whether in the IDA or not. He's a very active member of the IDA, including volunteering on various committees, chairing the industry chairing the Industry Standards Task Force, and serving on both the chapter board. He is committed to helping the detailing industry grow in the UK and is also part of the Professional Valeters and Detailers PPD Association in the UK. He firmly believes in continually refining his own skills and demonstrates superior knowledge, technical skill, and professionalism. Congratulations, Ed.
Thanks, Dr. Wow. Do you know, when I heard that I'd been nominated and shortlisted in the top 3, I actually wanted to rescind my nomination because I'm a board member. And there were others, Keith Duplessis was one that said, hell no. If you've been nominated, then we're going to put you through. So I got outvoted, basically. I'm absolutely bowled over that I've been selected or voted for this because I've just found one person on my table that just said to me, I think I just voted for you for something. So I picked up one US vote, I know. But, you know, as an international part of the IDA, because I don't know if you can guess from the accent, I'm from the UK. This is a real achievement because this really shows the international nature of our organisation, and I'm both humbled and proud to be part of it. So thank you very much.
All right, we're going to bring up Craig. If you want to come back on stage.
This is the part where I let him out of the box. So, I've got a part, obviously, thanking Shad, but I'm sorry I left it on there. Shad actually sent a message, and I want to read this, because, I did force him into that box.
It says, "Halt, let me out of this box."
I'm hoping he started with that, so I'm going to hold the mic, so I do apologise if this sounds a bit, but, sorry.
24 IDA president, and unfortunately I cannot be there with all of you tonight, but I wanted to take a minute to express my sincere gratitude for the opportunity to help lead this association over the last 12 months. We've got some amazing things done this year, and we could not have gotten those things done without the amazing help and support that I got from the fellow board members, the committee chairs and co-chairs, the committee members, and all the way down to just our normal members. Thank you all so much. What an amazing year. So I want to touch on a few of the highlights from this year, not all of them, but a few of the highlights. Some of the main ones in my opinion. First off, we developed the RV certification, which I do believe we get involved in that. SOCOM committee, we developed a brand new committee, the social media committee. Now we want to use committee and this platform to really push out to our members all the amazing benefits, but also how to utilize them to the best of their ability. So stay tuned for more on that. The RIT Emeritus status. This isn't the next rung on the ladder. This was a way for us to honor those RTs that helped to start and improve the RT program over the years, and that they no longer have the ability to do the day-to-day tasks that to remain at an RT. So this is a way for us to honor them and show them how thankful we are and keep them as an RT. Member payment options. You now have an option to pay a month up front. This has different ways. When it's hard to all that bill up front, even though it's very affordable. Sometimes it's all up front. So now you have the option to pay every single month. This also out before they fully have to pay that full investment. So, but now you have options and more options to come. What else? New awards. Tonight you're going to see a whole bunch of brand new awards. But more importantly, we redid the award structure. We really wanted to take the time and ensure that the right people were getting the right awards. We wanted to validate and verify that the people that were receiving these prestigious awards were the ones that deserved it the most. So we restructured the voting and the parameters and a few other things, and I really am hopeful and I believe that this is going to be one of our best award shows ever, and we'll continue to improve upon. What else? Webinar format. information in their business, but to also for members to start to educate our members on the unique properties of their specific products. This is a win-win, and I can't wait to see how this thing shakes out. I'll tell you, our last webinar was the first one under this new format, and it was a banger. We beat all the records. We had our most amount of registrants and our most amount of attendees. In fact, we had more attendees on this webinar than our previous record of registrants. We had 85 people show up to that webinar. We had an amazing team that actually did the webinar, and they knocked it out of the park. But I can't wait to see where this develops. I think this is going to be one of our biggest benefits moving forward for members, suppliers, and manufacturers. If you're interested, make sure you get involved. We'd love to see you do a webinar. What else? Mexico chapter. We formed a new chapter. Title 1 went down and got Mexico all set up as a chapter. So another international country under the International Detailing Association umbrella. I'm super excited for that. They're making big moves, and I can't wait to see what comes from that. There's also a new initiative that's going to be announced tonight. I don't want to talk too much about, but it's something that's near and dear to my heart, something that I really pushed forward with the help of Jason Rose, who was instrumental in getting this set up. I'm not going to steal his thunder. I'll let you explain a little bit more about this program, but I think it's going to be one of the best member benefits moving forward. Stay tuned for that. You know, like I mentioned earlier, I can't be there, and I'm deeply saddened, but I'm big on perspective, okay? So as disappointed as I was to have to miss that, I made the conscious decision to change my framework and my perspective. Instead of focusing on the things that I was going to miss in MTE, I changed my perspective and I focused on the things that I was going to gain. And what I gained was the opportunity to show up for the people that mean the most to me in a way that I hadn't done before. I got to show them once again that they are without doubt the most important people, and that my wife is the most important person and comes above everything. So instead of being upset about the things I'm missing, I am grateful for the opportunity I have. And I bring this up because I think far too often we focus on the negative aspects or the things that may not be available in the IDA, instead of focusing on all the amazing things that it does. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to stop progressing, but instead of nitpicking and focusing on the things that's not being done or the things that we're lacking, if you just choose to focus on the things that it has done, the things that it's currently doing, and the things that it offers, it helps to appreciate that benefit a little bit more. So I promise you, when you focus on the negative, not only will you see more negative, but you're going to get more negative. If you truly do not feel like things are up to par, please get involved. We'd love to see you get involved. I am proof that with enough effort, anything can be added or improved or changed in this association. So if you feel like there's things that need to change, please get involved. Get on a committee. Become a committee chair and really work to change those things. This association is ran by its members. So the beautiful thing about that is that anything can be done by the members if you work hard enough and you stay at it long enough. Change your perspective. Start to appreciate all the things this association has done for this industry. Because I'll tell you what, I can confidently say that I believe that this industry would not be where it is today without the effort the IDA has put in and the members of the IDA for the last 10, 15 years. We are light years ahead of where we were back then, and we are going to continue to accelerate and improve year after year through the efforts of the IDA. Thank you all again for the opportunity. It really just warms my heart. I know the next president and president-elect are going to knock it out of the park. Craig Brigham and Megan Poirier are going to absolutely crush it. So make sure you support them and stay tuned. Get involved, and let's continue to push this industry of the hardest working, most passionate people on the planet forward day by day. Let's go.
I apologise if you couldn't hear much of that. The good news is, because he sent in that video, I'll try and post that up on social media. If it sounded a bit tinny, that's because it's in a box. I personally thank Shad for the hard work, dedication, and passion he has for this industry, and the IDA is just unmatched. At MTE last year, we were 10 minutes before this event, and he said, "I'm just going to let you know you've got 12 months to plan what you're going to say on that stage. And he said, 12 months. And he was right. When we were in the booth, there was Cheryl, me, and Shad said, I'm going to go on as many committee calls as possible this year. I really want to listen and see what's going on throughout the organisation. I reckon I could count on one hand the amount of committee calls that Shad missed last year. That is an unbelievable amount of dedication that guy put in. And he's still doing it to this day. I've told him to take a holiday. Whether he will, we shall see. I know I've got big shoes to fill following Shad. He's a very motivated guy. I'm very motivated. And again, that's why he's in the box. We'd be having a fight up here to try and change over the leadership. But yeah, I'm thankful for everything he's done. I know the people. And yeah, if we could just show our appreciation. So I'm very proud to be the second international president that the IDA has ever had. Unfortunately, and I'm hoping he's in this room, I can't quite see him straight away. He is. It's the first international president's fault that I'm actually stood up here. And that's because back in 2021, before I took the UK chapter presidency, I had an idea. We'd gone into COVID lockdown, and a lot of detailers are typically, it's changing, and the amount of female in this room is amazing. The females are coming in and shaping up this industry like nothing before, and that's amazing. But you're a single guy living at home, working alone, somebody who knows what a guy can go through. We keep things in our head, and I wanted to start an online session to try and get these guys talking. And I went to that guy and said, I think we as a IDA need to do this. And he said, no, you need to do that. And that stuck with me. So everything that I've thought about, I thought we need to change, I thought, I can do that. And that's why I'm here today. We've got so many international people in this room, so I want to try and shout out our chapters and see what we've got. So I'll start with the UK. Typically, I'm British, so if you're from the UK, come on, let's. Germany. We've got people from Germany. The Caribbean. France, Belgium, Japan, China, Canada. Anyone else I'm missing? Portugal, yeah, Mark is here from Portugal, yeah. I apologise if I've not mentioned, but they're the ones that I've kind of spoken to. So I want to just quickly go through 2020 can expect from me and the leadership that we've put in place. We're going to make some big changes. Now, that's probably been said before, but I'm a doer. So I don't like the word no. So if we've got things that we want to do, and people have said no, no's only no if it's impossible. I've seen the feedback, and we're starting to act on it. So I want to start and go through some of the goals that we planned on Wednesday. We had a really good board retreat on Wednesday. This was my the second in person, and probably one of the most passionate and motivated and fast-paced ones we've ever done. And I must say, before I say all this, thank you to our past presidents and board members for building the foundations on what industry and make things better. Because without those, we wouldn't. So 4 things I want to focus on this year is we must embrace digital. We must modernize. And I think everybody in this room agrees that the younger generation have always been on their phones. It changed when I was growing up, but yeah, everybody's on their phone now. We really need to modernize. We need to be better at communicating all aspects of the IDA, and the SOCOM committee really started that last year, and we're really going to push it to a new level this year. We need to, most of all, listen, embrace, and action the feedback from our members. Our members drive this organization. That's what it's based on. And finally, we must, when we want to change things, streamline it so we can make these things happen speedy, quick, and right. Things shouldn't take years or months to do. We want to make sure that if we're going to make a change and we can do it quickly, that it gets done. So with that said, there are a few things that we're focusing on. One of them is the website. A lot of feedback is the website's complicated, it's hard to navigate. So there's a website task force, and we've set a goal on where we're going to go too far, but we're going to start that program and you're going to see some changes. So look out, because we're going to go to the membership for feedback. Please fill that in. So if you do see an email asking you for feedback on the website, please fill it in. Without it, we can't improve it. Consumer awareness, that's a big one. People want the end consumer to be notified about the IDA and the certifications and everything that comes with it. So again, we're going to focus on that, and I know that's one of the projects that Dustin's working on in the Marcom team. And again, as mentioned earlier, communication. So that's about all I've got for there. If you do want to come up and see me and discuss some of this, please do. I'll be in the booth from 10 till 11 tomorrow morning and 2 to 3 tomorrow afternoon. Please come down and meet me. I want to hear your feedback. I want to action it. If it's something we can do it. We're 31 days in already, and we're making waves. And we want to get things done. We've already had conversations while we've been at MTE, and things are getting done. And I've got Megan as my president-elect and the president for next year, and we're here to get things done. So please support us in doing that. If we ask for things from you, the membership, please help us do it, because it means we can get it done quicker.
Let's get it done.
So with that said, I'd like to invite Jason Rose to the stage, because we have something really exciting. And I'm hoping that Jason's going to bring this room back up to the level it deserves.
Hiya. Oh, lots of people. I've never spoken in front of people before.
It's first time for everything. Jason. Just get comfortable. You want to eat my coat?
Hey, I need a jacket.
I got you.
All right, so very proud to announce a new program that's in development, and this is the work of a lot of people. So I'm representing a group right now, but there's a task force that's been behind the scenes for a year, working on development for this new mentorship program. And do I have control of the universe? I do not.
You do not?
I do not. Yeah, just click my slides.
Okay.
And that's not my slide. It is.
Oh, it is. That was it.
Okay. So the spirit of this new program is all about collaboration. Again, you spoke about that earlier. Yes. Let's come together. Let's work together. And by the way, detailers helping detailers, of all the reasons that you all became members of the IDA, the number one top reason that I became a member of the IDA is that it was a way of helping other detailers. So I've made a career out of doing this, and being with the IDA was just another pathway to help other detailers. So this spirit of this program is about that. And another spirit of this program is that we all here have operating businesses, and we all started somewhere. And for a lot of us, we started with nothing. Some of us started with something, but most of us started with nothing. So we all started somewhere. So those are the pillars of the program, just collaboration, helping people, and realizing that everybody started and we can just help people get along faster. So we can go to this next slide here. So in this room, I would venture to guess that there are detailers that are beginning their path. In fact, they're here probably with the IDA because they're beginning their business, they're beginning. So we can go to that next slide. Is that right? I can't even see it. Yeah. Raise your hand if you've a profile. You're in year 1 to 5, so you're under 5 years of business. You would like to learn from others. You'd like to have a support group, and you have about 2 to 4 hours a week that you can dedicate to working on yourself and your business. Anybody? Is there anybody like that? Yes, we got some under 5 years of business. Yeah. A couple over there. Okay, good. So those people are part of this program. New detailers getting into this, and they're trying to learn how to make the next step, how to scale up and do all that. Now, I'd also venture to guess that in this room, next slide, are you successful already? You've actually operated your business for several years. You've maybe scaled up for whatever that means for you. You're successful for whatever that means to you, probably profitable, operating. Maybe you have employees. You went from mobile to a shop, or whatever scale it means, but you've now achieved some milestones, and you have experience with business organization and business systems. So you've been down the road, paid your dues, and then most importantly, you have a calling, you have a feeling that you want to help others. Anybody like that? Anybody like that in the room? Yeah. Lots of people here, experienced business people, have success in business, and they want to help other detailers. So in this case, this is bringing those two groups together, those that are starting their path and those that are already successful. And that's what this mentorship program is all about. So we're pairing those together. It's a 6 to 12 month program. We're not exactly sure the duration, but it'll be in that range. There'll be weekly sessions and some focused workshops with some specific topics. And then one-on-one coaching is going to be part of this program. And with limited access, so we're starting smaller groups, like 20 or less. But this is what the program kind of structure looks like. These topics, I can show all those. These are the brainstorm topics that we think we want to engage this mentorship program. So things like insurance and legal and business software, website, regulatory compliance, social media, leadership, time management, know who your customer is, HR and employee, how do you have employees, business structure, financial growth, roles and goals, marketing, sales, mindset, vision, and physical, mental wellness. So these are just topics that have been brainstormed, but they'll be built into this weekly program. And any of that sound interesting to you guys? I mean, I don't know about you. I had a 12-year mobile business years ago, and there was no programs to help, and we had to figure it out, and it was trial and error trying to make things happen on your own. But here's an opportunity where detailers can help detailers and just get them to success on a faster path. So if you're interested, scan that QR code, and you'll be led to a forum, and you can say, yes, I'm interested. I want to be a mentor, or I want to be a mentee. I want to be in the program. And we're just gathering your interest level right now. So please scan that, enter in that form. You'll be put into this list and we'll reach out and contact you when we launch. Are you excited?
Woo! Yeah. Thank you, Jason. And guys, listen, this right here grows our industry. By the ones that have had some success and done some things, by pouring into the ones that are coming in behind us, that helps grow this industry. We all know how far we've come, and to do something like this to help keep building and keep growing and keep expanding. These things are what's important. Let's give Jason another round of applause. Thank you, Jason. All right. This portion of the award ceremony will recognize our service to the industry awards. And we are going to do the IDA Trainer of the Year Award. New this year, this award is presented to a recognized independent trainer, RIT, of the IDA who works above and beyond to advance the detailing profession in the IDA by conducting and participating in industry training events. The nominee must maintain a superior reputation within the industry. The top 3 finalist nominees are Juan Gonzalez, CD, SV, MC, RIT. Rick, CD, SV, MC, RIT. And Robert Rassman, CD, SV, RIT. And the winner of the IDA Trainer of the Year Award is Juan Gonzalez, CDSB, MC, RIT. Please come forward to accept your award as we read your nomination. Juan Gonzalez is one of the most impactful trainers in the IDA and the detailing industry in its entirety. As an RIT, Juan has trained and certified detailing professionals in Puerto Rico at least 4 times, Costa Rica twice, Panama 1 time, Colombia 4 times, Peru 5 times, Chile 3 times, and I thought I was busy. He also has done an enormous amount of training in Idaho, California, Texas, Illinois, Virginia, and Florida. He administers exams in English and Spanish and connects with the Latino community to promote the IDA in the professional detailing industry. He's a great teacher, a coach who connects with his students. He also volunteers on several committees as well as the IDA board. He is one of the most prolific trainers in the industry and worthy to be recognized as the IDA Trainer of the Year. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a real crybaby, so I'm not going to talk a lot. But thank you. Thank you very much.
For this next part, we're going to invite Craig, bring him back up here. We're not really going to invite him. We're making him come up. He doesn't have a choice.
I did say it done. So.
Yep, you did.
Okie dokie. I just want to Shad kind of his little message regarding the IDA RIT. And this is where we'd like to recognise 3 individuals who were instrumental in putting together the IDA RIT program, because that didn't make sense. We would like to recognise 3 individuals who were instrumental in putting together the RIT program, but because of career responsibility changes, are no longer maintaining their RIT status. Please help us recognise and thank Tom Palencia, Bob Phillips, and Ed Terwillinger for their efforts in helping develop the recognised independent trainer program as well as the IDA certification program. As an emeritus RIT, our hope is that you will continue to offer your expertise in continuing to refine these programs. Please stand and be recognised for your efforts on behalf of the IDA. So those individuals were presented with certificates of appreciation yesterday at our annual RIT meeting. Moving on then to our Outstanding Service Award. This award is presented annually to a detailing industry professional who works above and beyond to advance the detailing profession and the IDA. The candidate must be in good standing. Of the IDA Outstanding, Mr. Joshua Pierce, CDSD, MTE, RIT. Nobody does more to help out the industry than Josh. He is always answering questions online in the majority of beginner chat rooms. Josh is always the first to volunteer for anything industry related. He gives his time to the max, and he gives financially to support the industry and to support the IDA. He is an awesome trainer and an outstanding human being, and we are proud to recognise his outstanding service for the second year. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I don't know what to say, but thank you. That's all I got.
And I'd like to welcome to the stage for National Day.
Buddy, this is my third and possibly my last, but we'll see. I'm actually hopeful. Josh, a lot of words that I share. I'll let me know that. Last year, being coach at international, I want to some of our exposures. Earlier, you heard Frank and Bell chapters, which is really exciting. And last couple of years, those numbers. I want to hit a couple numbers. Seeing 2 international. I know Juan is technically here in the United States, but all of his training as a trainer is really done in Latin America. I love watching the international side of this business grow. In America, you got to step it up. All right, like that's a big thing here. This is a volunteer organization. The more I get to work internationally, the passion that is in other countries is crazy. Caribbeans, I went to the Caribbean chapter as well. Completely didn't mean to forget that. Sorry, guys. It's been crazy. So, quick numbers here. IDA members are now spanning over 76 countries. We had an award winner from Greece. We don't even have a chapter there yet. Guess what? Now it's on that target board. We've got total of 20 international chapters encompassing 600 members, which is just crazy. I don't remember what the number. I want to actually say the number 3 years ago was half of that. So if you're an international chapter tonight, whether there's one I just mentioned or not, please stand up. Colombia, everybody's here. So yeah, if you're from an international chapter or an international member of the IDA, please stand up so we can see in this room right now at this trade show how many people are coming from overseas. This is nuts. Oh, let me hit this button. So 28 of our recognized independent trainers are also outside of the United States, which is a huge accomplishment as well. So that was the one number that I did miss there. Yeah. And then big one here. If English is not your primary language and you speak another language, International Education Day is April 10th. 2 callings here, just like on the mentorship thing that Jason just asked for. If you want to attend any of those, make sure you write it down. If you have the knowledge and you want to share with other people and you speak another language, I don't. I'm a boring American. I just speak English. We need you guys that speak Portuguese, Spanish, French, Dutch, all of those languages. Please step up, volunteer, and do one of those presentations on April 10th. All right? I think that's everything I've got on international.
Yeah.
And then it's back to you guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right, this portion of the award ceremony will recognize our business entities that have made a significant contribution to the industry. The first award is the IDA Distributor of the Year Award. New this year, this award is presented to an established distributor to store whose primary business is to sell, resell, detail products, supplies to the end user, and has made a significant contribution to the detailing industry by meeting at least 2 of the criteria shown below. The nominee must have increased awareness of the detailing industry's professional status and contributed to furthering structured educational programs within the detailing profession of the industry with no expected return on investment, and demonstrates excellent customer service and engagement. The top 3 finalist nominees are Car Supplies Warehouse, DSI Automotive, and UM Distributors. And the winner of the IDA Distributor of the Year Award is Car Supplies Warehouse. Jason Optimus, please come forward to accept your award as we read your company's nomination. Car Supplies Warehouse easily fills all 4 of the criteria just read for Distributor of the Year. Jason, the founder, is an above and beyond individual with great passion and compassion for this fast growing industry. He shares freely his expertise on many detailing related situations. His knowledge is outstanding. Car Supplies Warehouse supports connection and community in this industry. Congratulations.
Thank you. 2024 was a challenging year, but this is awesome to be able to start this off with this. Thank you. Thank you to the IDA. Thank you to supporters of Car Supplies Warehouse. And thank you to the vendors who have trusted us to represent your products. Thank you.
Get out of here. All right, this next award, we're going to kick Dustin off the stage for a couple of reasons. 1, because he's talked too much tonight, and 2, because he's actually nominated. So this next award is the Operation of the Year. Previously, this was the Detail Shop of the Year, Mobile Detailer of the Year, and we've combined them together. You needed to excuse yourself. This award is presented to a detailing shop or mobile unit or units that maintains an outstanding operation, including but not limited to facilities, fleet vehicles, marketing, customer engagement, operating procedures, and community outreach. The Operation of the Year Award finalists are Akron Pro Detail, Easy End Storage and Detail, and Owner's Pride St. Albert. And the winner of the IDA Operation of the Year Award is Easy End Storage and Detail. Easy End operates to raise the bar for our industry. The owner, Mr. Dustin Jackson, built an entire booking software publicly available and has changed the game for shops. This is just one example of them making waves in the industry. They have certified detailers, skills validated, and watercraft specialty certified on staff and are involved in the IDA, and they are active in the industry. They've also started a podcast that encompasses every step step to creating a successful detailing business just to help educate newcomers in the industry. They are invested in their own success, in the satisfaction of their clients, and the success of the detailers.
Wow. Wow, thank you guys. I wasn't nervous at all until now. Usually a stage and a mic is where I belong, if you want to hold that. But I'll keep this short and sweet. You're welcome, Keith. I do want to thank you guys, but this is not an award for myself at all. This is absolutely an award for this team. This team, come on up, guys. This team has done things that y'all don't even know about. I traveled the U.S. talking about them nonstop. We did a presentation called the $1 Million Detail Shop, and that was not a presentation about Dustin Jackson. That was a presentation about these guys and girls that work so hard every day at ECN. And this award is absolutely for them. I'm so excited for them to be here to receive it. I'm so excited for them to nominate. Thank you.
All right. The next award is for the IDA Brand of the Year. This was previously the Detail Supplier of the Year award. This award is presented to an established product or service supplier that has made a significant contribution to the detailing industry by meeting at least 2 of the following criteria: has introduced a new product innovations, has increased awareness of the detailing industry's professional status, contributes to furthering structured educational programs within the detailing profession, shares knowledge and experience for the betterment of the industry with no expectation of return on investment, and the nominee must maintain a superior reputation within the industry. And the finalists for this are Auto Fiber, Dr. Beasley's, and Leather Repair Company. And the winner of the IDA's Brand of the Year award is Auto Fiber. Auto Fiber stands out in the detailing industry for its relentless innovation and commitment to enhancing the efficiency and enjoyment of detailing. Under Ian's visionary leadership, Auto Fiber consistently introduces cutting-edge projects, accelerating industry standards and practices. The company actively participates in various facets of the IDA, including committee and board services, demonstrating a strong commitment to the industry, growth, and governance. The team is always willing to share knowledge and assist others, embodying the spirit of collaboration and growth. Their continuous innovation, industry involvement, and commitment to the community makes them the deserving candidate for the IDA Brand of the Year.
Thanks, everybody. I just wanted to thank our customers for all the great ideas. Thanks for the IDA. Thanks to Kyle for all the help. Thanks to the Rag Company for being an awesome competitor. And just love you guys, so thank you.
This time I'd like to invite Rennie Doyle, Jim Gogan, and Mark Johnson up to the stage on behalf of the Founders Club. Come on. We should have had some music right then.
Yeah.
Like
Wild West music.
Yeah. All right. Sarah here, and here she goes until.
Holy smokes! There we go. Founders Club. Good to go. Founders Endowment Funds are granted annually programs and projects to align with the goal of the endowment fund to further detailing education training with future detailers. On behalf of the Founders Club, we would like to present this year's Founders Endowment Fund recipients. Whew. Ready?
I'm ready.
Derek Copes.
Yeah. Best hand.
In-house. Best Hands Detailing. Funds granted for purchase of a transportation van for the dopest detailer nonprofit, which is collaborates with Best Hands Mobile Detailing to provide hands-on training and detailing to formerly incarcerated individuals. This initiative aims to reduce the rate while offering a positive career path to those who might otherwise return to the previous lifestyle. And then also Rich March, UK Detailing Academy Limited. In-house. There you go. Funds will be used to complete the registration process for detailing qualifications, and official education qualifications must be registered and regulated to become recognized by the education providers nationwide. Once recognized, detailing can be introduced across the UK through a variety of different education providers. Beneficiaries may also include military veterans, schools, and people with special education needs. That's a round of applause for that. All right, so let's go. Next, let's see here. We're going to remain on the stage. So, Hall of Fame. Time for the Hall of Fame. So, wow, this is a big one. This is something that, think about this for a second. This is not just an award over a 1-year period or a 5-year period. You know, these gentlemen on the stage right now with me, we met 19 years ago at this show. That's a lifetime. Our youngest daughter was 1 when we came down here. What about, I mean, your son? Yeah. Your sons, how old were they?
Yeah, same age.
Yeah, we well, you guys had color in your hair, and I actually had hair, you know, and so, you know, I'm going off script here, and the reason why is because you got to realize, again, it's lifetime. These people that we're going to recognize and have recognized, this is their endeavors. And back when a lot of us got started, detailing was a lot different, you know. And if you all think that there's angry mobs now in the forums, you should have seen the true forums back then. It was a lot different. And when we came here the very years ago, how many detailers did we have dinner with that were everybody here?
Yeah, there weren't that many at all.
Yeah. 5 or 6,
Maybe.
you know, 5 or 6. And it's a lot of us, ironically, are in the Hall of Fame. And I really consider 2003-4 kind of a launching pad. But this show in 2005 and 2006 really changed detailing. And some of these people that are in this class that have inducted before played a part in that. So the class of 2020 inducted with Bub Abraham, which you know, is huge ahead. And so those in attendance tonight, stand for that first class. Who's here, Ed? The class of 21, Keith DePlessis, Jim Gogan, Elmer Rich, Brendan St. Clair, and Greg Sweet. Where are you guys at? Stand up. 10 and 2. Ed, stand up. 2023, Dr. G, Kevin Hellwood, Ron Ketchum, and then Steve Names. Hall of Fame 2024. For those that don't know, if my voice crackled, we lost Rick. We lost Rick suddenly, and he was a friend of many of us, and pretty special person. Tonch, where you? I wish he was here. We'd know it if he was. You don't miss him too much. And then Mike Phillips. Where's my buddy Mike? There he is. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Slides. It's I did. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I'm just excited. Sorry, guys. I usually don't read from a script. So let's see where that went. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. It kind of blended in. Okay, so 2022, Jack Beerford, Karen, and Bob Eichelberg, and Jason Rose. Boy, yeah, that's huge. Just massive. So here we go, the 2025 induction ceremony. The following individuals have been nominated by their peers and are inducted into the IDA Hall of Fame for their significant and lasting contributions, and a lifetime, many times I'll add, to the professional detailing industry in areas of innovation, achievement, education, and leadership. Okay. All right, so Mike Phillips, come on up. We'd like to have you introduce and thanks a lot.
Thank you, Randy, for the introduction. Okay, right in here. I'm like Randy. I'm not. Okay, so right here.
Yeah, it's his hand rod, $5, and
Okay. Okay, our first inductee is Bob McKee. Bob is unable to attend this evening, so Nick Rudder will accept on behalf of Bob, but something came up and Nick had to leave. So accepting on behalf of Bob and Nick Rudder, I think will be Keith Duplessis. And let me just go ahead and I have something here to a lot of people here probably know who Bob McKee is. He's the guy that started Auto Geek. And I know there's a lot of distribution companies that modeled themselves after Auto Geek. So a lot of success there. Bob grew up in Fords, New Jersey. After graduating high school, he spent 15 years working on the boardwalk, first working his way through college, then as an owner-operator of 6 concession stands. Tired of enduring harsh winters, Bob made the exodus to South Florida, where he reinvents his prior success when he opens an auto accessory brick-and-mortar store, The Driver's Seat, in Jupiter, Florida. This driver's seat focused on high-end accessories and auto enthusiasts could not find at the local traditional auto parts stores. He grew the driver's seat to 5 separate locations. Bob founded Palm Beach Motoring Accessories, PBMA, in 1997. It started as a catalog company dedicated to providing car care enthusiasts with the finest car care products and accessories available. By 2000, AutoGeek.net was born and the catalogs were rebranded. In 2006, Bob started the AutoGeekOnline.net discussion forum, or AGO. The forum became a popular place for enthusiasts, professional detailers, and leaders in the industry as a place to engage others by asking and answering questions, as well as discussing personal and professional experiences. Some of those early adopters to the forum world are the who's who of the detailing industry today. Detail Fest was introduced in 2004 and featured about a dozen people eating pizza and detailing cars. Fast forward to 2015, Detail Fest would draw over 10,000 spectators from around the world, including all the major car care brands. After innovating some of the impressive products such as Pinnacle Natural Brilliance, Pinnacle XMT, Pinnacle Black Label, Wolfgang Concours Series Car Care, Blackfire Car Care, Detailer's Pride, and Marine 31, Bob sold AutoGeek to Vision Investments Group. After selling AutoGeek, he concentrated on his namesake brands, McKee's 37, SiO2 Ceramic Series, Graphene Collection, Nautical One, Max's RV, Carolina Home and Patio. These brands include world-class waxes, cleaners, and polishes that offer detailers solutions to the unique cleaning needs of marine craft, boats, and RVs. In addition to the driver's seat, Palm Beach Motoring, Auto Geek, and McKee's 37, all mainstays of the detailing industry, Bob is also an author, publishing his own memoirs, and has developed 2 TV shows. His impact and reach is wide and long-storied, with over 40 years of longevity in the automotive industry. We're honored to induct Bob McKee into the class of 2025 IDA Hall of Fame.
As Randy said, a lifetime worth of investment, as I would call it, in our industry. Bob couldn't be here tonight. He wanted to send his heartfelt thanks and appreciation. I'm sure he's probably off doing his next venture and starting another thing. But he does deeply appreciate it. He's sorry he couldn't make it tonight. So on his behalf, welcome to the Hall of Fame, Bob.
You're good, man.
Okay, the timing is precipitous because here I am. So I would like to introduce our next, and it's hard to do this one without the other. So I'm going to kind of do them both together because they're match set. Now, one of them says I can't give away a box of cookies without losing it. So we're going to see how this plays out tonight. So if we could have Mr. Robert Bob Phillips and Dave Phillips join us on the stage. I didn't know how to start, so I asked Dave, as the senior member of the current Phillips family on stage, who gets to go first? And he says, me. So Dave Phillips is one of the crown jewels of the detailing industry. We weight rated the stage. We're good. Dave has been formulating and innovating chemicals to achieve superior results in an efficient and cost-effective manner for over 35 years. Not only has Dave formulated multiple industry-changing products such as Bead Maker, Dream Maker, and the three-part clean, widely available to help dealers with any technical questions they may have for any product line. Hence, Hey Dave. Dave has had a lasting impact on many of us, detailers in the thick of it. His willingness to always lend a hand and go above and beyond what is expected of him is one of the greatest qualities. Along with his brother Bob, he has had a major role in the success of the IDA, oftentimes behind the scenes and without fanfare. Dave is a wealth of knowledge and is always more than happy to lend that knowledge to his peers and his fans, appearing on multiple podcasts and detailing related shows. He has spread so much knowledge across the industry, and that knowledge is one of the major contributing factors in the continued growth of the industry. As we like to say at P&S, he's our secret weapon. As end users, he helps detailers understand the chemistry of the products and the chemicals we use to sell our services. His impact is immeasurable and real. Dave is one of the most approachable, genuine, and humble people you'll find in the industry. He has created many of today's leading technologies. His latest take on rinseless wash has improved upon results for detailers and their clients. He also has taken the ceramic coating games to new heights in the release of the Inspiration Coating line. The one constant that is true with Dave Phillips is that he isn't just about pushing and selling products. He genuinely cares about the experience and well-being of his customers, and you can tell that always is his top priority. His goal is to make safe, pleasurable to use, and understandable products, and he does that quite well. Dave has been formulating and improving products we use daily on a basis since 1980s, and to this day, it is his passion. It's what drives him. Putting together the best products for his customers and making them affordable and functional. A gracious person and truly ingenious chemist in the industry, we're excited to induct Dave Phillips into the class of 2025. Okay, this one gets harder. This guy's been my running mate for years, mostly keeping me on track more than running with me, because I hobble, as you guys know. Bob Phillips. I don't know if we have enough time to say everything that needs to be said, so I'll try and just read through this and make it. There are a few individuals in the industry who have had a bigger impact or touched more lives than Bob Phillips. He's the epitome of all things good in the detail industry. His willingness to lift others up and his passion to see the industry he loves so much succeed is awe-inspiring. Bob has spent his career bettering the detail industry by showing us how true leadership behaves, by opening doors for detailers to join in some amazing events that are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Bob puts others forward. Bob offers support and guidance through many of detailers' careers. He is and was and still is an instrumental part of the success and growth of the IDA. He was one of our early board members and a vice president of this group. He should have been president, but he asked me to do it again and supported me through it, so I appreciate that, Bob. He is always willing to host events and incur whatever costs are needed to better the industry and generally the IDA. Bob's knowledge of the industry and vision are unmatched. The amount of encouragement he gives to detailers from across the world is truly remarkable. He has been the vision and the heart behind P&S Detail Products for over 35 years. And alongside of his brother Dave, who we like to call the soul of the business with his brilliant chemistry, they are a dynamic duo. By working hand in hand with detailers across the country, they have formulated some truly groundbreaking products and processes that have increased the efficiency and profitability of countless detailers. Bob has hosted numerous IDA meet and greets and events and trainings, and he opens his facility willingly and often to detailers for events at no cost. He shows truly with his actions just how important the industry is to him and how important its success is. He is now an RIT emeritus, but he was one of the very first RITs within the IDA. He was one of the original chairs of the certification committee and helped founded many of our certification programs. He's always available to help out with testing. He's inspired countless others to take an active role in the IDA and the industry in general, and to help lift up the next generation of detailing professionals. Bob's contributions to grow the IDA, the impact he's had on the whole industry as a friend, mentor, and teacher, and the innovations from a technical standpoint within the company are all Hall of Fame worthy. I don't think we could let him in one without the other, so like I say, match set. You can go up to any detailer that has been active in the trenches for the last 10 years. 99% of them will tell you a story about Bob and the impact he's had. Welcome to 2025, Bob.
Tough act to follow, brother.
Oh, I'm first.
Yeah, you first.
Of the two of us, you probably know I'm not the one that does the most talking. So I'm going to go first. Thank you very much for this recognition. It's amazing. I will say that it's kind of funny. When I first got started doing this, there was a little thought in the back of my head, like, wouldn't it be cool to get, this sort of recognition? So it's amazing. Thank you very much. My approach to making products is pretty simple. I just want them to work and do what they say. So it has been a passion of mine. I love to see them work. I love the process of getting there. I kind of work alone, but this is not at all a project that is done by myself. There are so many people that have helped me along the way. Just a minute. From vendors, from customers, from people that we work with. They look at our products, they come up with ideas, they say, hey, how about this? Sometimes, they'll say, well, how about you put these two things together? And you're like, duh. Why didn't I think of that? And then, you give it a try, and it's a lot of trial and effort, but there's been a lot of people that have given years and helped refine products, and it's been a real rewarding process. But by far, one more time, the person I need to thank the most, is Bob. You can put together some really nice products, but if nobody sees them, they're not going to know. So, between our team of people, Sydney, Keith, Bob, it's been a real pleasure to work all everybody. Again, thank you very much.
Well, Dave, for now the talk review. I think this industry from day one, when I started as a 20. Working for my dad, and I was a kid from the, and I like to think if you give into an industry, they give back a ton. And this industry has our family. Excuse me, two generations. Thank you. The thing that I'm saying that my brother-in-law thing, because when we started, it wasn't blank, and I don't want to just worry about laws. Detail is not where you go to call to get a position. and that's what brings us to detailing. And everybody, you've earned right here. A group called the Detail Not Given. That's not just relevant to them, it's relevant to every car. I'm proud of the detailing community. You people ask and say, oh, I make stuff to clean cars. Now, yeah, detail. We don't want to have I love going to events. I love shining examples, old fashioned. It's not. It's incredible honor. Members of the you have sure. This guy has the day it was 100 year. It impacted us. Detail Mafia that's made of just great, passionate people that have definitely impacted. The Ride Company, they've been fantastic supporters of our brand. And quite frankly, all Carry good friend McCall, Ray, and then the people I work with, Keith, Cindy, Ian, Josh, you guys kill it.
Do this, people not have to agree with that, but when you win, you don't get to feel it. So stand up and receive your award.
All right. We're going to do of our. Is that right?
Yes, if you're please stand.
Okay. Sponsors. Tonight, car can. Sponsor advertising package information can be found on the IDA website. Thank you, everybody. Give them a round of applause. Woo. All right. We also want to thank some people for their efforts to make IDA and MTE a success for our organization. Thank you to Chris with Flex, Scholarship, Roman with Bike Telling, and Megan and Al's validated testing.
We would also like all of the MTE volunteers that come their expertise at the IDA education sessions, introducing speakers, helping with the booth, proctoring exams, and those here tonight producing these awards gala annual business meetings. So many things and so many volunteers that go unrecognized. Just give everybody a hand that are kind of the unsung heroes that volunteer to keep this going.
Woo! We wanted to acknowledge educators. Thank you.
And lastly, like Sheldon K with MTE for all the opportunities he provided. If you listen to this people and about others worse than people. Greg, I'm back on stage. Yeah.
Can you? My customers and everything think that I'm not out here doing work. They all think I'm World or Orlando or something like that. I'm actually doing some work. I'd like to take a selfie with you all in the background. So you can all wave.
And don't look like he's having fun.
Daddy's not gone to Disney World. Daddy's doing some real work. So, yes, thank you very much for being here. If you've not already been down to the IDA booth, please do come down, help us get involved, really make change that we need to happen. We can only do it with you. If you have questions about joining the committee, your certification credits, so if you were doing the education day yesterday, you want to add those credits to your certification maintenance, come down and see us. We can help you with that. Not a problem. You can get your IDA ribbons. So, yeah, come and get those. And most importantly, you've walked around the show, but have you been doing the IDA scavenger hunt? Because if you've not got a reward for your efforts and your tired legs, and you might as well just scan a QR code for basically doing nothing because you're walking around the show anyway, and you might take home some prizes donated by our fantastic. So let's just give them a thank you. Sure. So before we close this meeting out, I've got these two guys just going to do a little bit before they hand back to me.
Yep. You go.
All right. We want to ask you guys to stay and mingle for the Hall of Fame social gathering starting after this meeting closes, followed immediately by the auction of Rod and Jody's stellar jackets from last year with quite a bit of a stench. Proceeds will go to the IDA Scholarship Program.
Yep.
Craig, would you like to ask a motion?
No, I've got enough.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So a lot of Shad's stuff in 2024 was about opportunity. And I want to leave you with a question tonight. What impact are you in this room going to have on the industry in 2025? I know what challenges I'm coming up against, and I know what I'm going to get stuck into. But every single person in this room, and watching live, we've got people live all around the world. If we all just give a little bit, just imagine what we can do in the next 11 months. And when we're stood up in here, this time next year, 2026, Megan will have nothing to do because we've all achieved it all. So with that said, I want to make a motion to end this meeting. Please stay around for drinks and join us in congratulating the guys that got into the Hall of Fame today. Thank you very much for coming. Again, this is all for you, the membership. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we did good. We did good.
Hold on for now.
Jesus.
So, you need to explain it, because Hans tried to explain it, and it didn't go down well.
The duck thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of our clients is here. They got a big contingent of guys. They're from an auto dealership, a bunch of dealerships in Kentucky. And we were planning on going down there and doing CD training. They had 26 students we were going to do. And at the same time, I started looking at Jeeps.
Okay.
And so I looked on Jeep's website, the corporation, and they'll let you look at if you build a Jeep, whatever you want, they will tell you where in the country it's at. And it just so happened that they had 2 of them. So I talked to the gentleman down there, and they gave me an unbelievable deal on a Jeep. So we went down to the training, and I said, hey, we could use my new Jeep and code it for the training.
Makes sense.
And they went, that's a great idea. So as we're going down there, Jody goes, windshield in your Jeep? I said, I don't want to do any of that shit. I should not have said anything, because when I got there, he had already texted all the people. And they did the training, and I was out doing an SU. They get all done with my Jeep, and they're like, let's take a picture in front of your Jeep with all the people. And they take a picture of the Jeeps behind us, and then Carlos goes, man, look at that picture, look how cool it is. And he starts kind of flipping around, and I look in the windshield, and there's a pink duck in the windshield. And I turn around and went, who put the duck? Then they were everywhere.
I know when you went over to Hans's place, he put them
all
over.
My God.
He was on about it when I saw it.
So then what they did is at SEMA, they bought the little tiny plastic ones that you see on stuff.
You want it from it?
They put 100 of them at SEMA, all the weeks. And now they just keep carrying it on. That's why we have those shirts that say, why the duck don't you have
the story, and I'm interested in the story.
That's the story. Do it, brother. You can start it off.
Oh, I was truly speechless. I was like, and I wanted to, I should have, it don't matter. It's on the ground? On the ground, guys. Yeah, understood.
Can it be moved?
Yeah, probably. Well,
We're going down.
Where's the microphone?